Hello friends, and welcome to the puppet room. I haven't built much in here yet this year, so welcome back to you and to me. So today, I'm working on what should be a quick and easy little project. But before I can create anything, I have to destroy something. And that something is right here. This is a rhinoceros head that I built 2 years ago, I think. Is that right? Yeah. Yes? For a production of James and the Giant Peach. This guy is going to get taken apart and turned into a donkey for a production of Midsummer Night's Dream. It's a lot of words. I built for this show once before many years ago, and the donkey ears were just on a headband. But this time we're going all in and committing to the bit. They've been using this rhino at the rehearsals, so we know we like the shape and that it can actually fit on someone's head, even though that wasn't what it was designed to do. So I didn't document the making of this thing, but I think I'm gonna document his demise and then reincarnation. So let's get started, shall we? If you're squeamish, you might want to look away now. Mostly what I'm trying to do is to keep the inside structure together and remove the rhino from the outside. So he's made out of an EVA foam. It could tear, but so far things are looking okay. I used to do this a lot back when I first started making puppets as an 11 and 12-year-old because I didn't think I would ever be able to afford the amount of foam that I would want to work with. So I would take something apart, make something new, and then if I got tired of that or it didn't come out quite right, I would take that apart and make something new. So I have done something like this before, but not in a very long time. Easy peasy, all done with that part. You can see my beautiful job that I did hot gluing the first time around. I'm gonna do a couple of repairs here, and then we'll start turning it into something else. Audrey is here now, so all is right with the world. I think this is a project I can do all by myself. For the first time, I don't have to mooch off of your talents. She's costuming the entire rest of the show. I just get to make the donkey head. Even though, in nature, rhinoceroses, you know, those things, and donkeys aren't very similar due to the limitations of this material at the time, or perhaps forward thinking on my part, despite not knowing that I would ever have to do this. I'm going to be able to do this rather easily, I think. I'm gonna take a couple of extra little darts and folds out of his snoot, but I'm really not changing a whole lot of this structure. Now it is time for the fun part. So now I'm just recovering him with some anti-pill fleece from Joanne, left over from another project a couple months ago, tucking and folding and exercising extreme patience, which is the worst part. I say extreme patience when I mean it takes like a minute for the hot glue to dry, but to me that's a minute I could be doing something else. So one of my biggest secrets or tips for aspiring artsy creative people is buy yourself a pack of clothespins. You can hold and keep pressure going until your glue dries so you can move on to other things. Maybe not the most groundbreaking advice, but very useful. So now is a part where I'm going outside of my comfort zone and going a little more creative. I'm gonna tape off part of his snoot here and then take him outside and do a little spray painting detail just to kind of differentiate his nose from the rest of him. Welcome to the back porch. I will be painting, even though you can't see that. Just trust me, that's what's going on. It's 45 degrees out there, and I gave myself a headache from all of the paint fumes. Here's the fleece as it has been painted. That is what it looked like before it got painted, so it just added a little more dimension. It just makes it a little more animalish. Also, here's a tip. If you want to use your glue gun, make sure you plug it in, because I have tried 5 times in a row to use it, realized it's not plugged in, and then done nothing. I will be reusing the eyes from the rhinoceros. I just have to change their placement to change their species. I'm also going to be reusing the rhinoceros nostrils. So I've now added a little bit of detail. Those bags around the eyes give it a little bit of dimension there. I think it's time to break out the fur. So I gave him eyelashes. Time to move on. His ears, which I have already cut out. A very thick felt. There are the ears. Look at that. I love when fabrics just do what they're supposed to do. He's got a mane back here now. I'm gonna give him a little bit of fringe. He's almost done. I'm sorry I keep jumping around. I just keep getting carried away. When I do these videos, I'm essentially making 2 projects, right? Like I have to remember camera and usually something gets thrown away. See, I can't even talk and do things at once. I'd rather do this job well, because I can fix a lot of things in editing, but I do not want to start over on a project like this. And just like that, this project is done. It took me about 3 hours, and now this guy is ready to be a star again. As you are watching this, the show is opening today. It's got a cast of 13 very hardworking kids and a very cute costume designer. But she's married, so watch it. If you happen to be local, go show them some love. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you again on the next creative adventure. If you liked what you saw and want to see more, there's plenty more on the channel. Be sure to click away. It is hot in here.